Good morning. All right. I'm still in New York City. It's 76 degrees today. It is like winter compared to what it's been. I might have to wear a layer today. No. But my train leaves at 11:30. It's taking me back to Cold Springs, New York, where I'll get an Uber back to the trail. Then I'm going to hike to the first shelter. I think it's like 6 or 7 miles. And we'll see what the day brings. Other than that, I have no plans. Really, the plan is to get back to the trail and kind of make some kind of miles. I should be getting, if all goes well, which they have no heat excuse to delay trains today, I should be back to the trail by 2, maybe 3 at the latest. So, hey, we'll see what the day brings. I'm gonna go get a coffee right now, take a shower, get ready to go, and that's all I can think of. Today's gonna be a great day. So that's the outside of the hostel, the New York High Hostel, High International. All right, so I'm gonna do this single-handedly. They give you a key, opens the door. Okay. Come on in. This is where you check in over here. Yeah. Use the key to get in. All right. You walk in, they have a little cafe called the New York Cafe. Pretty nice. Common areas here. Little pool table, social room. Another common area. Gym. Or workout room, whatever. This is what they call the theater. Kitchen for you to utilize. I'll go up and show you the room and the slowest elevator in definitely Manhattan, but probably the world. Alright, so you come out of the worst elevator in Manhattan, and then we come out down the hallway. Yeah. I'm going to show you the bathroom real quick, but there's probably a lot of people in there, so let me turn off the camera and make sure there's not. Alright, there's people in the bathroom. You're not going to see that. Picture locker room at a gym. It's just like a row of showers, row of toilets, a couple sinks. Saw a guy washing his feet in the damn sink. Oof. Oof. Anyway. It's just like any hostel on the trail. 4 bunks in a hot room. It looked like they were all Amazon drivers, actually. I don't know. Some kind of Amazon hustle going on in New York. I don't know. But this was my bunk, and it has just a light, chargers, standard. The only thing I didn't like about it was not much privacy, but it was a $54 bed in Manhattan. You know what I mean? Forgot to mention they all have a locker. And it was just enough room to fit my hiking stuff. So, yeah. If you're through hiking and you want to take the New York City side quest, definitely check out this hostel. Or check out the one that I was at the other night, the Comma. That I preferred with the pod. Real private, real quiet. Yeah, I prefer to be in mixed dormitories too. I'm learning because not that I'm a pervert or anything, but no, women tend to be cleaner and quieter. The men come in, they start slamming doors, throwing stuff, this and that. Women tiptoe in. So I've been in 3 hostels now off trail, 2 of which were in mixed dormitories, and I was in the room with women, and you could hear a pin drop. This door I've been in with men, and then on the trail with mostly men, and they're always like stomping their feet, huffing and puffing, going, in the morning, yeah. That dad coughing in the morning. Yeah. So go in the mixed dormitories. Women are more respectful. My head buff must have touched poison ivy at some point, right where it touches my ears, because it's gonna be hard to film my earlobes. I thought it was just a pimple or mosquito bite, but now they're like oozing bumps. But then it started on this side too. So I don't know. I've washed it 50 times, I'm going to try using the white side and see, but yeah, I was like, oh, mosquito bite or maybe a spider bite. But now I think it's poison ivy. Crazy. Alright, well, I missed the 11:44. Gotta stand here and wait till 12:35 now. But this room, just look at this room. Balloons! I hate balloons! That's something you don't see anymore. Look at that. Wow. My phone number is probably the only phone number. Let's see. My phone number, my grandma's phone number, my Uncle Rick's phone number. Those are the only 3 phone numbers I have memorized. I'd be screwed if I ever had to call anybody. I think I just realized what's going on with my ears. Might be allergic to the metal. It's like even with earrings and stuff, I couldn't wear certain metals. All right, I'm back at the Cold Spring Station, waiting on my Uber to take me back to Dennytown Road, and then I'm going to try to hike 6 or 7 miles and see what happens today. I don't know. It is 2:14, so I should probably get back to the trail around 3, and then I'll have 5 hours of daylight, so we'll see what the day brings. Today's gonna be a great day. Nah, I already said that. We only said that one. Today's gonna be a great day. All right, back to the Dennytown Road campsite where I left off. What was it, 3 days ago? But yeah, Maine is that way, and we're going. Just gonna do about 6.3 today, just to get back on the trail. Then that's it. And yeah, easy day today. Nothing too hard. And tomorrow we'll get back into the flow. Man, it's like winter compared to what it was 3 days ago. 3 days ago, oh my God, it was 5 a.m. and it was 85 degrees. And I was just like, there is no way. There is no way. 90 degrees, sure. Even 95, but the humidity is what made it dangerous. And water has to evaporate to cool you off. Or excuse your sweat, whatever has to evaporate to cool off. And with the humidity, it was roasting. And yeah, I'm happy I did what I did. I had a great couple days, but it's really nice to be back out here. I'm feeling a little car sick from that Uber. He needs new shocks, but it's okay. It feels great to be back out here. My ears are kind of ringing because being in the city in New Jersey and in that loud car and on the trains, and now I'm back out in the silence. Feels great. It's raining. Unbelievable. Just, what the hell? What the hell? Hello. Ooh, that's up there. This is an old miner's road. Isn't that cool? Pretty neat. Just picture a bunch of guys just with a mule rolling. I guess I'd imagine it would be like coal. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what kind of mine, but just rolling their stuff down this track. It's neato. You could pause and read if you'd like. Wow. Huh. That's beautiful. All right. Let's figure out where we're going. This is the craziest bird whistle out here. I really hope you can hear it. I don't know what it is. If any of you know, drop it in the comments. Sounds like one of those old laser guns from like the 80s, 90s. The AT has saved my life in ways that even I don't know yet. And I'm always discovering new ways in which this trail has indeed saved my life. Before COVID, I had my life mapped out to a T. I was going to leave my job, hike this trail, come back, focus on my business, grow my business, be the king of popcorn, whatever, and then my life derailed during COVID. But in hindsight, with my drinking and smoking and everything, I didn't stand a chance of finishing this trail in 2020. When you see, my type of drinking was not the drinking that makes you go out and hike, like you could hike and have a beer at the end of the day. My drinking was a fifth of, whiskey, Jameson, and a bunch of beers. And my drinking was not normal drinking. So in hindsight, but I started working when I was like 12. And I've been working really, really hard ever since then. And I feel like I have nothing to show for it. Like all that time. And then I was working so hard that I became complacent in my life, and in my free time, I was so worn down, beat up, and tired. All I could do is sit around, get drunk, smoke, and, like not really even do anything, eat. I was just so tired. And I just feel like I wasted so much time. My teens, 20s, and early 30s, I should have been out getting laid and chasing, just chasing tail, and then eventually growing, settling down, and I feel like I just wasted all that time. I was just always thinking about tomorrow, but I was never, ever, ever thinking about today. And thinking about tomorrow, I wasted so much time. I was always thinking about tomorrow, and all the todays just passed me. And now here I am, like looking at myself. I'm like, I'm on the right track, getting back in shape, but I was fat, bald, no confidence whatsoever. Women are scary. Modern woman is terrifying. No offense to the ladies watching. Women are just, try being a fat, balded, red bearded man. It's cruel. It's cruel out there. When I had hair, I don't know. Maybe it's a confidence thing too. I have people hit on me all the time when this is on, and when I take it off, don't get hit on. So there is a correlation. But I don't know. It's just feel like so much time has been wasted, and now I'm out here and I've slowed down, and I'm taking it second by second out here, and it's taken me amazing places like DC, to my hometown, to the beach, or I just spent 2 days in Manhattan, and it's just this trail, all the people I've met and talked to, and just chilling at Trail Magic and Zeros, and I gotta switch arms, getting my filming arms getting tired, but I've slowed down, and low key what I've always dreamed of, not being the king of popcorn. I think back to when I was happiest in my life. When I was happiest in my life was when I was fit and doing art, and my art was puppetry. But I don't think it was just puppetry. I think I was happiest because I was doing art and getting paid to do art, and all I had to focus on was art. It was getting paid to do what you love was just, and it just happened to be puppets, but it could be lots of art. This art, this is I consider this art. These are my little masterpieces here. But this trail has saved my life. It has slowed me down, and that's the key thing. I've slowed down. I've slowed down hiking wise, but just in general, even the way I talk. I was looking at earlier videos, and I talk more relaxed, and I could tell that I'm outwardly becoming better because when I was in the hostel and stuff, you know, I had people coming up talking to me, you know, women and men smiling at me, you know, and so I know my outward appearance and my glow is, my spark is starting to come back. And my eyes don't say I want to die anymore, I've noticed too. And maybe right now I'm tired, but but now it's trying to save my life. And low key, what I've always wanted was just to make art, live minimalist, like in a van or a camper, an RV or something. And now basically what I'm trying to get at is I'm done wasting time. I'm done thinking about tomorrow. I'm taking the rest of my life day by day, and I'm not working hard anymore. There's so much more to life than just grinding until you can hopefully live long enough to retire. Remember, statistically, most men don't make it out of their 60s. So, you know, you don't see many fat senior citizens either. Not that aren't bound to a wheelchair, you know, and women have longer lives, but most men don't live out of their 60s. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to work 50, 60 hours a week and then pray one day I'm like able-bodied enough to do something like this. I'm doing it now. And I'll worry about the future when I have to worry about the future, you know. Health insurance is not expensive with Obamacare. I know people talk a lot of smack about Obamacare, and not everyone's situation is exactly the same, but you gotta know how to work the system. I do. Not welfare or anything, but like insurance and all that isn't. But yeah, I don't know. Just slow down. I was in the city when I was sitting in the shows. I thought, man, so many people wanted me to be famous when I was a teenager doing puppetry. My old mentor, he was like, you're going to Broadway, you're doing this. And then somewhere I derailed. And I derailed when I started working hard. I fell into the routine where I was just drinking, drugging, and, you know, the addiction came because I wasn't living my truth. And I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I was doing what I was told to do. And when I was told to do it, it made me unhappy. And then I self-medicated with that unhappiness. So this trail is going to lead to many great things, because I'm just going to move full time. I'm not going to go back to staying still. I'm going to keep my business, and I'm going to keep it online only. And I'm going to try to get the revenue from videos and TikToks and Instagram and all that. So that's the dream. And that's the dream that I've had for probably since YouTube came out, 2007. You know, and now this trail has given me the blueprints to have that life if I just keep grinding. And yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's my thought for the day. Rant over. Time to finish this day. Sorry that was so long. Thank you for listening. I love you all. I love each and every one of you so much. You have no idea. Anyway, another mile and a half to go. I hope other people are healed from this trail in the way I'm being healed. One last point I want to make too. This trail was so not me making it happen. I started with a $400 a month budget. I was sticking to it, and then I got monetized, and then my budget doubled. And then generous people helped me out here, which you're a video and a thank you notes and everything. They're coming at the end, you know. And God made this trip happen for me. You know, it's just amazing how my budget went from $400 a month to $800 just from getting monetized. And then generous people helped me out with food and everything. It's just this. God knew I needed this. God knew I had work to do. And yeah. And thank you, everyone watching, for having faith in me. Okay. You never know where God's going to bring you. He brought you all to me, and he brought the trail to me. You never know. Just stay faithful and hopeful and good. Don't give up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to use up all my talking points for the next 2 months. So. It feels so good to be out here. The air is so cool and it smells so good out here. And it's just nice. This is bullshit. I hate when it's overgrown like this. It's horrible. Nice. Oh, a turtle nest site. Interesting. All right, folks. Well, that is a wrap. Another day of hiking the AT. Another day of this wacky adventure. I'm at the Canopus Lake Beach Shelter. It's nice. It's a great shelter. Very clean. I don't sleep in the shelters. I got John Cena set up right there. All's good. Only did about 6.5, 7 miles today. But boy, is it great to be back on the trail. It's just nice. It's crazy to think I woke up in Manhattan today, and here I am in the middle of the wilderness as you hear the traffic go by. But wilderness compared to Manhattan, that's a different kind of jungle. That's the concrete jungle, baby. Anyway, tomorrow, just going to hike on, see what the day brings. For now, I'm going to call it a day, eat some food, go to bed, maybe bang out a video. I don't know, there's 5G, so I'll probably just scroll on TikTok all night, catch up on world news and depress myself. But yeah, that's all I could think of. Today was a great day. I hope you had a great day. You're all great, and God is great. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, you sexy, sexy people. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.